Hi, this is Robin Gensburg with another tapping session. I am going to do another tapping session actually on anxiety, but I am going to change it up a little bit this time. There are a few versions of tapping. Another version of tapping, it's called EFT, Emotional Freedom Technique. And I had done another session on tapping, and this one is a little bit different, but it has the same effect. As I mentioned about EFT, what EFT does is it taps into different meridian points that you have. So, specifically, 10 meridian points. And what you do is you tap into those points, and it goes, if you're feeling stress, so the flight or fight response goes up to the amygdala. So if you're feeling stressed, or you're feeling anxious, or you're feeling fearful, you could tap into that and actually make yourself feel calm. So, and there's specific meridian points for that. So I'm basically going to have you follow along and specifically focusing on anxiety again, anxiety and stress. So first, I would like you for a second to rate your anxiety from 0 to 10, 10 being the worst. So give yourself a moment, and when you're feeling anxious, give yourself a rating where that would be from 0 to 10. For the sake of averages, I'm going to say I'm going to give myself an 8. And then I have a set up statement, which is the statement that kind of describes how you're feeling plus giving yourself acceptance. For whatever it is you're feeling, you still love yourself. So that's incredibly important to know. So my setup statement is going to be, although I'm feeling anxious and stressed, I still accept and love myself. A lot of people don't always feel comfortable with love. You could say accept and care about myself, or just I forgive myself for feeling anxious. There are a million statements, but the most important is to love yourself regardless of how you feel, because you should be the most important person to yourself always. So, and we're going to do something called heart activation breathing first. So, which is a quick breathing meditation where you literally feel that when you're breathing, the breathing into your heart. And it's an incredibly relaxing feeling being able to kind of breathe that love that you have in yourself through your heart. So take a moment. We're going to take 3 breaths. So if you could just close your eyes for a moment, or you could keep them open, that's totally fine. And take a nice breath in. Imagine yourself breathing through your heart. So you breathe in through your heart, and then you breathe out through your heart. And I have a very strong visual, so really try to imagine, if you can, if you could see what it looks like breathing in through your heart. It's quite amazing. Again, breathe in through your heart, and breathe out through your heart. And you can have your hands, my hands like this, but actually they're on my heart. And one more time, breathe in through your heart, and breathe out through your heart. And then we're going to go to the first point, which is the same setup as before for EFT on the karate chop point, which is right here, the side of your pinky right here. And again, my setup was, although I'm feeling anxious and stressed, please now repeat that, I still love and accept myself. And always repeat after me when I say something, if you'd like. Although I'm feeling really stressed and quite anxious, I still love and accept myself. Although I'm not liking how I'm feeling right now, I still love and accept myself. top of the eyebrow, feeling anxious. And each tap should be about 5 to 7 times. On the side, feeling anxious. Under the eye, sorry, my glasses, feeling anxious. Under the nose, feeling anxious. Chin, feeling anxious. Collarbone, feeling anxious. Under the arm, feeling anxious. And on top of the head, feeling anxious. And then different than the other tapping, this time we're going to add each meridian point. So next to the pinky, feeling anxious. Ring finger, feeling anxious. Pointer finger or longest finger, feeling anxious. Feeling anxious. And give yourself a moment, again, to rate to see if that feeling has come down. And let's do one more round. It has come down a little bit, but let's just say you're not quite by a 5 or a 4. So let's just do it again, okay? So, although I feel anxious, I love and accept myself. Although I feel anxious, I love and accept myself. Although I feel anxious, I love and accept myself. First point, feeling anxious. Feeling anxious. Under the eye, feeling anxious. 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 Now again, take a moment to rethink again where that number is. And hopefully by now it's come down to below 5 or 4. And I am going to do this last tapping on something positive, okay? So to kind of know that once you accept how you feel, and once you feel better, you're acknowledging it. So let's go back to the karate chop. Although I used to feel anxious and stressed, I love and accept myself. Although I used to feel anxious and stressed, I love and accept myself. Although I used to feel anxious and stressed, I love and accept myself. Up here, I am not anxious or stressed. I am not anxious or stressed. And try to put a smile on your face too. I am not anxious or stressed. Put some energy into that. I am not anxious or stressed. 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 Let's say we bring that down now to a 4 or a 3. So we're going to do something now. It's called the Gamut series. And it's a series of 9 actions while touching on the gamut point. So the gamut point is another meridian point in between your pinky and your ring finger is a point right there. So we're going to tap on that point And as you're tapping, you're going to repeat after me. You're going to close your eyes. You're going to open your eyes. You're going to, without moving your head, look down to the right. You're going to look down to the left. You're going to slowly roll your eyes all the way around, taking a moment all the way around one way. And then taking another moment all the way around the other way. You're going to count to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're going to hum a song just for a couple of seconds, and we'll do happy birthday. Okay, that's all you need to count. Now we're going to count backwards from 5 to 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And you could do that silently. We're going to hum again. And then for our last time, we're going to look down with our head up and slowly roll your eyes up, all the way up. And then you could stop. And I'm going to take a nice, let's do that heart activation breath again. Breathing in through your heart. And let it out. Again, breathe in through your heart. Again, let it out. And one more time, breathe in through your heart. And let it go. So this is another version of tapping. There are many versions that you could do, and the most important thing is tapping on those particular points. Because when you, again, tap on those points, you are sending signals through those neural pathways, through your nervous system, to your mind. That's letting you calm down. And it really works. I've done it on myself. I've done it on my clients. And somehow, by tapping on those points, you will feel so much better. So until next time, this is Robin Gensburg saying goodbye.